Welcome Pisces moons to your April reading, starting off with the Nine of Swords, and we also have the Death card. So this month is going to be a little bit more stressful. I feel like there's going to be a lot of challenges in terms of being able to move past certain struggles, certain, restrictions that you put on yourself, also getting over fears and being able to move past things that aren't working out in your favor. We do have the Death card though, so that means that you will be successful by the end of the month to move past these difficulties that you seem to be having, whether it's anxiety, depression, whether it's, finding that life is just too stressful at this stage and keeping up with things is hard. You're going to find by the end of the month of April that things will start to settle down a little bit more, that you'll feel like you're a little more on stable ground, that things are moving in your favor. With the Grasshopper spirit, we take a leap of faith. You might find that in terms of relationships and love life, that things are meant to be a little more exciting, that you should take risks, and potentially that's where the Nine of Swords kicks in, where you're not taking enough risks, you're not being able to put yourself out there, you're feeling like there is some sort of blockage that is happening, where you're not able to move past your own fears and anxieties about new people coming into your life. It could also be in terms of relationships that you're afraid of experimenting, going on to different places, different events, meeting new people. There could be a bit of social anxiety happening as well with this, but definitely know that you can move past this. You have every ability to do so. Feel free to use up every resource that you have to get there. But it definitely seems that new things are coming up in your life, potentially ones that scare you, but overall it definitely is going to be to your benefit. We have Cancer, immerse for your work. So it could mean that in terms of work, you're going to be working in a group setting where you feel a little bit on edge, you feel like you need to protect yourself a little bit more. It could be a high stakes work environment. With Cancer being in this position, it can also mean that in terms of work, you're going to be experiencing a lot of, emotional upheavals. You might find with work as well, you're going to find that with the Death card, you're moving into a phase that is going to be to your benefit by the end of the month, but until then it's going to be quite a struggle to sort of get to that position of comfort. Now, in terms of your mental health this month, we have get lost, fall deep into the realm of imagination. I feel like this is meant to tell you that it's important to keep yourself grounded, because we have the Nine of Swords. You don't want to add imagination to your anxieties. That's just going to spiral out of control. I feel like this card wants to tell you more than anything that if you're going to imagine something, keep the imaginations positive. You don't want to go down the rabbit hole of spiraling out of worst case scenarios. Try and think of the best case scenario. Imagine you going through things in your mind. Visualize you going through things in your mind, and visualize it that you have gone past it, achieved it, positive things that are related to it, so that you can feel a little more comfortable. A lot of the time, the panic that we induce in ourselves are related to our constant thoughts of things that aren't going to work out, that things that are negative, things that sort of drain us over time. Try not to fall down that rabbit hole more than anything else. Try and keep yourself as grounded and centered as possible, so that you can get through this, that you can take the leaps of faith, that you can put the energy and time into work without thinking that something's going to happen against you and being overprotective of yourself in workplace scenarios. It's important that you really keep to yourself and try and think positively, because the more you spiral, the worse it gets. You're essentially trapping yourself in your own mind the more you try and do that. And so it's better to let things go. It's better to transform. It's better to look at people that are willing to help you, to look for people who want to get the time to analyze, know you. So this is a really good time, I would say, to see a therapist, see a professional who is willing to put the time and energy into helping you understand what's causing these cycles, how to get past these cycles, how to lower your stress levels, lower your anxiety, and potentially giving you a solution to this. Because I feel more than anything this month, it's going to be a heightened state that you're going to be in. And it's going to be tricky and difficult, but ultimately it's going to lead you to a much more happy, stable time. So just keep that in mind this month, Pisces moons. But that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.